Yesterday, Sebastiano Tronto set a new world record in fewest moves challenge, 16 moves by him. It's now some result, and I'm gonna show you the reconstruction with some analysis. So let's go. This is the inverse scramble, and first thing he did was edge orientation. 4 edges are misoriented. They are quite easy to repair. It's U, D prime, F and R. So all edges are now oriented in 4 moves. The next thing is domino reduction, which he applied to this position, and he did it in this situation, blue and green, bottom and top. And how he found the domino, how many edges and how many corners are left. So we have one edge which is not green or blue, top and bottom. So this is one edge, and now the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners are unsolved. So we'll go here, and now in order to create domino in such a position that we have one edge and 4 corners is to create such a situation when we have such a long block. And as you can see, here is one edge left and 4 corners left, the same as here. So we need such a long block. This is a part of the block he prepared. So L2, and now F prime, B2, and we have the same thing as here. We have such a long block, and here is such a long block. So U prime, B2, and he could do U, but he did U prime, which created such a long block again. And now R2, B, F and D2. The end of the skeleton was quite obvious, and what he got is 5 edges. And here I have another cube with stickers put on the unsolved edges. By the way, the skeleton has 14 moves, so 14 moves to 5 edges. And now I put the stickers with numbers. I hope it is well visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 goes to 1. Now it's time for the first insertion. The first insertion is here, so we go back with the moves, and now U prime, we are here, and the thing he did was to, from this position, 1 goes to 2, like this. It's a standard 6 move commutator. It works like this, and it worked in this case. So it's 6 moves, and by the way, it started with D prime U, and first move was U prime, so we cancel 2 moves, and next move is R2. We have R2 here, so we cancel 4 moves on 6 moves sequence. Very good result for this. But what we got after this? Now we get R2, BF, D2, and now instead of 5 corners we have 4 corners, so we can take it off, but later. Now let's look how it looks like. We have 2 edges to swap and 2 edges again to swap. So this is how the cube looks like, and I put the stickers this way that we have 2 reds. You can easily see that these pieces are gonna swap, and 2 blues. These pieces are gonna swap too. And we need to go to the second spot where Sebastiano Tronto did insertion for 4 edges, It's here, so it's only 2 moves back, B prime, and now is B, okay. And now the situation is quite interesting because we have all edges on one slice. So Sebastiano Tronto noticed that he can do E2 and it swaps our edges. It actually solves all our edges, and then we can do just to finish our solution like this, and then we have all corners, all edges solved, but now our centers are to repair, and this position is 18 moves for centers, and now it's time for the last insertion, which is insertion for centers. So this is the scramble on inverse, and we'll go to this position. So we do all the moves from the beginning, and now the first insertion is this du prime, and as we had du prime, we do E prime. I also wrote it as standard FMC notation, but I prefer to do it like this. It's so easy to read. And now is an interesting thing, because we kinda twisted our cube, because we hold it like this instead of normal, but we don't do any rotation because it would break our next moves. So we did our insertion. Now is R2, and then R2 again to B, and now U to D to F and D2, and it solves our cube. And it's time to write our solution. So this is the normal scramble, and the solution looks like this. It works, but it's 20 moves. It's not 16, but this is interesting part. What Sebastiano did from this point to this point. If we do these moves, we'll notice that this 6 move sequence we can do with 4 moves. Yes, so we can this way we can change these moves into R2 D, R2 D prime, oh no, D, also D, sorry. So it's R2D, R2D, and by the way, it cancels with this move. So we cancel this move. Also, these moves are useless. And now, if we count our moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 moves. So the last time I will scramble the cube. The entire solution looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 moves. Very complex solution. 3 insertions, and this part, which is very insane. I wouldn't even consider to find such possibility by myself. Congratulations to Sebastiano Tronto, and I hope you learned something from this video, from this reconstruction of Sebastiano Tronto World Record FMC single 16 moves. So goodbye.